Medley Toastmasters Club meeting number 817. Myself Rajeshekaran Mohan, Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Before we begin, I want to share some ground rules for today's meeting. Kindly put your mobile phone in silent mode. I'll give you a few seconds. Thank you. Our club consists of various people from a diverse background, so kindly avoid discussing about sex, religion and politics. Third one, refrain from moving around while somebody is speaking, as it can be distraction for a speaker as well as audience. Now let us remind ourselves of the International Toastmasters mission. We empower the individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders by providing the support that fosters their personal growth and self-confidence. With that inspiring note, I want to introduce the presiding officer for today's meeting. She's been Toastmaster for last 2 years and known her for her friendly smile, warm and hard work. Kindly help me in welcoming Toastmaster Another.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Rajeshekaran, for setting the rules and arranging the meeting. Good afternoon, dear family members and my dear guests. With the sound of this gavel, I declare meeting number 817 open. First, I like to recognize the dignitaries present here. Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas T. Abraham, past President of Delhi and past PR Manager of District 82, and Toastmaster Sundaresan is a seasoned Toastmaster for more than 20 years. Then I like to welcome our guests, Kritika, Chitra and Lakshmi Priya. Welcome to Medley Toastmasters. Today I like to share my views about a value which is a fundamental of a strong relationship: respect. Respect is not a word, it is a behavior, it is an attitude and it's a way of life. Respect starts within ourselves, self-respect. Joining Toastmaster itself is an act of self-respect. Guess, for your information, we join as a Toastmasters. We are coming out of our comfort zone, embrace challenges, and we spare our time and taking effort to improve our leadership skill and communication skill. So it is an act of self-respect. And when we come to the stage and deliver speech or taking any role, it is also a self-respect. And equally important to self-respect is respect for others. In Toastmaster meeting, we provide a friendly and positive environment so that each and every member feel valued. And we like to hear from the members with open mind so that they feel comfortable. And with this respect, we like to okay, right. So this is the respect for others, and self-respect will bring out our confidence, whereas respect for others, it will build up trust. That is important for any relationship. So in Toastmasters, whenever we come to the stage, we applaud and encourage the Toastmasters as a token of respect to them. So in Toastmaster meeting, encourage the speakers or role players by open mind and with the respect is all everything. Each and every role is rooted in respect, which brings us close together so that we can grow together and which will reflect our potential from inside, which will bring our best out of us. So with this, I like to hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sundaresan, to continue the meeting.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Anuradha ma'am. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Great. What's the theme of the day? CAP. The moment we are in IT field now, CAP, what it can be. People don't remember CAP. Cut and paste. When I asked what is CAP, they said cut and paste. Then I thought, let me speak as a Toastmaster, not cut and paste. It's copy and practice. We can copy from any other Toastmaster, especially from our mentors and senior Toastmasters, and we practice and come here and present our things. So CAP abbreviation, if you see, there is some benefit, and I do have some nostalgic memories about CAPs. And some CAPs are special in my life. And the moment I say CAP, please don't think it goes with some detective. Only they wear this magnifying glass and this cap. It's nothing like that. We all can wear also. Few caps are so special to me in my life. One of them is, this is the one I have worked with emergency response team as a rescue team as a support staff. I'm happy to say I designed this logo for them. So when something you do, a simple graphs or a logo design and other things, with the wordings of a Toastmaster, committed to saving lives and properties. That's their job. I saw in their one of the manual. So I copied this and I designed it, and hundreds and hundreds of caps have been given orders based on this design. It is given as gift to all the company and for neighboring companies also. This is something to cherish in my life. Coming to Toastmasters, when I was an area director, there was a proposal that let's bring the district conference to Qatar, where I was there in the district 116. We all voted, we all cheerful, we had cheerily moved around and did campaign also. But that year, UAE Dubai took that, snatched that option, and they conducted the district conference. But during campaign, we area directors were given this. Even though we didn't get the district conference that year, this cap is something from my Toastmasters journey. So CAP, not only abbreviation, some props also bring very good memories in our life. It's red color. It's written Divya Desh Tours. Here local, Indian made. Last year we went to Rajasthan visit. It's very special to me. We all were staying in the Rajasthan forts, the King's Fort, the Queen's Fort, and several important places. And one of the guide was explaining in a very nice way in Hindi and English. Since I know Hindi, I was following him and I listening to him. He said within a very, very like a warrior, he explained the history of King Man Singh and the whole Riva family and other things. I was engrossed in his speech. I went with him and I listened everything. After 20 minutes I saw my wife is not there, my two sisters and two brother-in-laws are not there. I am the only person wearing this red cap. I am lost. I was lost. I was not with my team. And I saw at that time, it was interesting. I wanted to continue, but I thought certainly I am answerable to my wife, especially while during tour. We all must be, and I don't want to listen much from her. So the moment I saw some of the security guards of the palace were in walkie-talkie, they were running around calling that red cap Sundar Chennai, red cap Sundar Chennai. I thought the red cap, fine. Sundar, oh, that's me. And Chennai, something wrong. It's going through. Somebody is searching. I said in Hindi that I am that person who is searching. They stared at me. Come, this is King's Palace and all of your team are in the Queen's Palace. Why you came here? It's an order, you have to come. And the guide is shouting at the security guards. I said, it's okay. So I went back. My wife received me. I said, just don't worry. This red color cap of Divya Desh saved me in the palace. Even though I'm not from royal family, I had the touch of royal on that day when security guards chased me. It goes like this, one of the safety project I did for Walk for Life, not now 20 years before. Please don't compare that figure and this figure. I was slim, tall, and now in a different shape of square, I think. Before I become circle, I have to reduce my weight also, that's true. And Walk for Life, 5 kilometers walking. The unique thing about this was, all the 10 we formed a team in the safety project were Toastmasters from our community, working in different departments. Even one school teacher was there. So 10 Toastmasters, if you say, if they gather what they can do, if somebody asks, tell them, in good faith, 10 Toastmasters can conduct one safety project also for the society, in the principle of giving back to the society. That is celebrating our humanity. That's the thing. Thank you, Timer. With this, let me get into the role of TMOD. I'll come back to my caps. I do have some more caps later. Today there is speech session, wonderful 3 speeches lined up with evaluation, with table topic and moments of truth. One DTM Sugandhi ma'am has come today. Oh, not yet, no problem. We will continue with the 3 speeches today. Now let me introduce the interesting person, General Evaluator, impromptu General Evaluator, Toastmaster Vijay. Give him a round of applause. You need guts. After coming to the hall, when you are giving some role and you are ready to take it and do it, only people with a bright smile can do this. What they hide inside, don't ask. They can do it. I do trust him, and I know he will do his best. General Evaluator role done by Toastmaster Vijay.
Thank you, everybody. Today, the TMOD has given the theme of the day as cap. In Toastmasters, we have to wear different caps, hats. And today I came here as an audience. I just want to listen to the speeches. Suddenly, I was given a new cap. That is General Evaluator. General Evaluator's role is almost like, the TMOD's role is like the Prime Minister's role. And General Evaluator's role is like a president role. Even without him, the meeting will go. That is the thing we generally think. That is true to some extent. For a meeting, for this meeting, General Evaluator's role doesn't play a big importance. But for the future meetings, this role is a very important role, because general evaluation is nothing but the feedbacks. In my experience, in many, historically, most successful people are the ones who take the feedback seriously, who look for clues from others, irrespective of who is that. So that is what I have seen. And Toastmasters also, from the beginning, the structure of Toastmasters meeting remains the same from the beginning, the day of inception. And Toastmasters gives very much importance for this feedback session. So in order to help me in this evaluation session, I have speech evaluators and we have a team of tag team, that is timer, arc counter and grammarian. First, let me invite our timer for today. Today's timer is Toastmaster Raja Namlai. Let me invite Toastmaster Raja Namlai on stage. Please give him a big round of applause.
The American motivational speaker once said, time is the most precious element of human existence. The successful person knows how to put energy into time and how to draw success from time. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my dear fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters and guests. I'm Raja Namlai. I'm your timer for the day. So as a timer, I'll be helping the speakers to practice expressing the thoughts within a specified time frame. I'll time the prepared speeches, table topics, and the evaluations. I'll also alert each speakers of the day of the time what they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards. So for the prepared speeches, so it should be like between 5 to 7 minutes in length. So at 5 minutes, I will be raising the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise red card. So today we have a special speeches from DJ Thomas, who will be delivering a effective coaching, which will be like 20 to 23 minutes in length. Also, DTM Sugandhi, who will be delivering a speech that is going to be 25 to 30 minutes in length. So next, table topics speakers have to limit the speeches not more than 2 minutes. Okay. At 1 minute, I will be raising a green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise a yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise red card. And then finally, the evaluation speeches should be between 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I will raise a green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise a yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise red card. So for all these speeches, there will be a 30 seconds of grace period. I wish you all the very best for today's speakers. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja Namlai. And our next arc counter is Toastmaster Pradeep. Let me invite Toastmaster Pradeep on stage to brief about his role.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster and my dear guests. Today I am playing an arc counter role. As arc counter, I have to listen the words and sounds which are going to be cluster and kind of filters that you are going to use in your speech of the speakers in the entire meeting. And mark my words. I will mark all the words which you are going to use as a but. So, likewise, all these kind of words which are you going to use. So I also try to figure out the sounds what you are going to use as a filter, like here, all these filter words which I am going to use. So and finally, I also try to figure out all the words and phrase which you are going to repeat in your speech, like I again. Like this, all these repeated words, phrases which I am going to use. So I request all the speakers, those who are coming here, please try to avoid all these words and try to give your best speeches. And all the best to all. And we'll come back with the reports end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep. Next, our grammarian is our VPPR. Let me invite Toastmaster Kalyani on stage.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Today I'm the grammarian. It is my responsibility to watch the speakers and the words and the sentences. Also, I will make note of any special quotes or words, and also misuse of words or sentences. It's also my duty to introduce a word of the day, which is edify. That means educate, improve, or guide. Example sentences. I hope you will speak only beautiful words and words of faith that can edify others. He is essentially a moralist whose aim is to edify the reader. An idiom of the day, let things play out, to allow something to progress without interfering in it. Example, though she desperately wanted to control the situation, she knew she had to let things play out. I request everyone to use the word of the day and idiom of the day. Over to the chief.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalyani. So I'll be coming back again with my tag team and the speech evaluators team along with my own recommendations. Till that time, let me hand over the stage to our team. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vijay. Let's move to the speech session. 3 speeches are lined up. For the first speaker, Toastmaster Balaji. Now I request Toastmaster Shanmugavel, the evaluator for first speaker, to read the objectives. Toastmaster Shanmugavel.
Thank you. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Today, the speaker I intend to focus on is Toastmaster Balaji A. His pathway is Presentation Mastery, Level 1. Project name is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. Title is Face to Face. Objective of the project is, the purpose of this project is to practice using a vocal variety or body language to enhance their speech. This member has chosen to only be evaluated on vocal variety for his speech. So the evaluation will be based on how he uses his voice to communicate and enhance his speech. The member will present a well-organized speech on any topic. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any style the member chooses. All the best, Toastmaster Balaji A, for your speech. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, evaluator Toastmaster Shanmugavel. Now let me introduce Toastmaster Balaji, the first speaker, mechanical engineer by profession, working for Carrier Company, a family man living with parent, wife, and 2 sons. Toastmaster Balaji, first speaker, with the speech title Face to Face. Speech title Face to Face, Toastmaster Balaji.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Many of you would have experienced this in your corporate life. Having an upfront conversation with your supervisor, expressing your readiness for the next role. Recently, due to an organization change, a colleague of mine was transferred to a different division, keeping this position vacant. There was speculation among the peers that I will be selected for that role. There were 2 contestants, internal contestants, candidates, including myself. The other one was in Bangalore. We both had similar years of experience and age. Having said that, management was also looking for people from outside. I reflected on the situation for a few days, then decided to go upfront for a discussion with my supervisor about my readiness for that position. So I called him up, requested for a meeting. He responded very positively, asked me to come on the following day. The next morning, I entered office with confident and positive feelings, approached his cabin. Good morning, sir. Thank you for taking time to meet me today. I said, maintaining a eye-to-eye contact. Hey Balaji, how are you? Good. Please be seated. What would you like to discuss today? He asked. I said, sir, I am doing fine. I want to discuss with you about my career growth and express my readiness for the next role. What? You are asking just because of Anil's exit? I said yes. No. Just because someone moves up doesn't mean that everyone in this organization will get elevated automatically. I anticipated this response. I said, sir, with the due respects, one can apply only when there is a vacancy exists. Moreover, I feel like I get stuck here in this role for some time, despite my consistent repeated performance over the years. I believe that I am ready to take on new challenges and responsibilities and grow within the organization. Hold on, Balaji, hold on. Do you think you can really make justice to that role? It requires extensive traveling and managing diverse people. Will you be able to do that? I said, sir, as you are aware, I played a very key role in successful execution of large projects, which resulted in 30% of increase in margins for the organization. Additionally, in my leadership during the recent restructure, played a key role in managing team's morale and productivity. Additionally, I completed the advanced trainings on project management and developed skills on software proficiency. I would appreciate your feedback on my performance and any guidance you can offer as I prepare to take on the new roles and responsibilities. I am eager to learn and grow with your insights and support. I completed. Looking into his eyes for his feedback about my performance. My boss leaned back for a while, thought for a second, and said, I appreciate the way you presented yourself and approached this meeting. Your achievements and efforts are truly commendable. Let's discuss this further, aligning your career aspirations with company goals. Thank you for being proactive about your career growth. Wish you all the best. He concluded. Leaving the meeting, I felt encouraged that my efforts are getting recognized and my career growth is on the right path. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, go ahead face to face, whatever may be the outcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balaji, for your speech. Now let's move to the second speaker, Madam Toastmaster Priyadarshini. Before that, I request Madam Toastmaster Sintana, the evaluator, to read the speech objectives. Madam Toastmaster Sintana, please.
Good afternoon all. I'm Sintana. So today I'm going to evaluate Toastmaster Priya's speech. The project is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language, the same as previous one. So she's doing this project in the pathway Persuasive Influence. So the purpose of the speech is the member to practice the body language using the vocal variety, and she has to enhance her speech. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, evaluator, Madam Toastmaster Sintana. Let me introduce the speaker, Priyadarshini R, Senior Manager in a healthcare solution company. Her motto is to spread love. That's great. And when I asked about that theme, she mentioned brainy underneath. So I agree, ma'am. That's great. So now I invite Madam Toastmaster Priyadarshini R to give her speech with the speech title, it's Food O'Clock. Food O'Clock, Madam Toastmaster Priyadarshini.
What kind of presentation this, Priya? I couldn't understand any of the analysis, and this is not what we discussed in our last meeting. You cannot share this bullshit to the client.
Please
were the words from my boss. I went, totally stumbled and upset, went back to my chair and sat. The next second I stood up. Guess what I did? I went straight to the canteen. Canteen Akka was frying hot, crispy vadas. I bought 4 of those vadas, and every bite of it reminded me, slow down and have a lovely life. Then, there came the entry of my boss with 8 of those hot fritters in his hand. Sad, he was more upset than me. We were exchanging our bashful smiles. Later, ended up in loads of fun as well, solutions to our challenges with just a cup of coffee. Life becomes simple with food, guys. Our project became a grand success, and my partnership with the boss was a perfect blend. I wanted to show my gratitude to my boss. What I did is, I convinced everyone in the office, insisted I will prepare the cake for my boss' birthday. With full enthusiasm, I prepared the cake with full love and salted butter. Every bite of that cake was salty but still lovely. You know why? Food, just like love, it's not about the perfection. It's about the care we put in and the intention behind it. That's what makes it magical. However, I need to cover my brackish situation over there. So I volunteered, I'll order cake on any occasion. Birthday, order a cake. Anyone's promotion, order a cake. If anyone's client appreciation, I order a cake. Even a breakup, I order a cake. Cake became the national anthem for any occasion without no time bound. In due course, sad, anger, happy, whatever the feeling is, food became my soothing factor of my life. My friend got concerned on my binge eating, and she gave a strong feedback. Priya, you should have a balanced diet. My friends are very important in my life. I listened to every word of them. I took this seriously. Guess what I did this time? I got a burger. The world's best balanced diet that fits in the hand. Agree, guys?
Yes.
It has proteins, carbs, vitamins, and a little bit of fat. And I cannot miss talking about the fries, which taught me the best things in the world come in simple forms. A bite of the blissful balanced diet and the fries dipped in the ketchup. Yummy! It's a heavenly feel. Still, I want to go back to my childhood days, the beautiful days. You know why? My mom, with her hand power, she used this grinding stone that is ammikal to prepare the spicy chutney. Me and my siblings will be waiting for her to finish the process so that we put some rice on the ammikal, smash it with the remnants of the chutney and eat it. Divine food, guys. Try once. Divine food. Everyone will have your own go-to meal, right? What is your comfortable food? All-time food? Yes. Oh, good. What is your all-time food? Comfortable one?
Full meals.
Full meals. Good. Awesome. My friend. My comfortable food is rasam with papad. And a potato fry or a fish fry to it is a bonanza. I guess what's running in your minds? The great poet told, if there is no food for your thoughts, the stomach can feel little laden. In my case, every time it's vice versa, guys. What to do? So, just enjoy life. To have your plates full. Make your stomach happy. Keep all your snacks within reach. But eat consciously. You know why? I have become conscious. I have boycotted all the aerated drinks for this new year. And I hope I will keep it lifelong. Oh,
It's 4 o'clock now and all your hot flitters are coming on the way. After our food of thoughts, let's all meet to munch it. Thank you everyone. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank God I came after lunch. Let's move to the third speaker, DTM Thomas sir. And before that, let me introduce the evaluator, Madam Toastmaster Priyadarshini B, to read the speech objectives. Madam Toastmaster Priyadarshini.
Good afternoon to all the fellow Toastmasters and friends. DTM Thomas Abram sir is going to present from Effective Coaching Level 3, Reaching Consensus. Yeah. The purpose of this project is to work with a group to practice reaching consensus on any topic. The speech length is 20 minutes. We have 2 to 3 minutes of closing statements at last. All the best to you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now let me introduce the speaker, DTM Thomas sir. When I asked about is a seasoned Toastmaster who has mentored several Toastmasters, and he is a guide in our district also. Before he has held several positions in district. When I asked about the theme CAP, he mentioned hides bald heads. It's true, practically. Protects against drizzle, yes sir. Fits well outdoors. Raises quizzical looks indoors, outdoors, very well. And reveals the degree of sophistication. I want to wear now. Thank you. Speaker, DTM Thomas, Effective Coaching, and title is something very familiar to my role today. TMOD, the orchestra conductor. And timer, please note, he has mentioned 23 minutes with the bifurcation of 20 plus 3, and the 3 is bifurcated as 2, 2:30 and 3. Now I invite Toastmaster DTM Thomas to give the speech on the title TMOD, the orchestra conductor.
Thank you, TMOD. Time hasn't started yet. With your permission, let's get closer. Good afternoon, dear friends. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What is this meeting, if not for the members? In other words, who is the central figure in a meeting like this?
Audience.
Not the TMOD. Not the speakers. Central figure. Members. We borrow your time and have to fulfill our responsibility. So that's the context under which, and again, Toastmasters is all about being service-minded and all that. So that is the context I want to present this theme. This theme, as has been explained very well, is about creating consensus, but not by force, only if it happens naturally. So even if we don't agree on things, we are all successful. The process is how to plan. I believe, and I've always done so, that ideas are not anybody's monopoly. I also believe that for democracy to work, brevity is important. Otherwise, one guy will keep speaking, others wouldn't have a chance. I'm very eager that the voices we have never heard from the chairs we hear today for the first time. The more such new voices, the better. Because TMOD's role is central to what we take away. So that's the context once again. Therefore, let me, with due respect to the TMOD, let me ask this question. Sir, in one word, kindly be seated, be comfortable. In one word, what is the responsibility, the task of the TMOD?
I look at it as the anchor of the program who pushes the program ahead smoothly.
Anchor, pushes, smoothly. 3 aspects. So what I call the orchestra, the head of the orchestra, is the same thing. Now, let's take that for, do we all agree? By the way, first lot, we will get opinions. We won't argue why and why not. If you all agree, we don't need to understand the why of it, right? So first of all, how many agree with this? The three aspects. Innocent, you don't know what it is. Fine, but I'm. So generally, there is agreement. Anybody disagreeing with this? So I can terminate my meeting, my session soon. But no, I wouldn't leave you like that. So that is agreed. 3 parts. Pushing, but smoothly. And the conductor of the show. Absolutely. Let's expand on that. On whose behalf is the TMOD delivering this?
The club.
The club. If I have to specify one person, who will that be?
President.
President. Who wrote the agenda? If you read somewhere, I read this. This is delivering the ExCom's wish. He is delivering it, like the governor in olden times. These days also, equally so. I'm sorry for that. So that's one aspect. In other words, he is delivering the agenda prepared by you on behalf of the ExCom. Now, so who is his loyalty to?
G.
Who's it? G. Did he say ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. G. Loyalty is to G. How many agree? There's going to be some opposition. How many agree? Loyalty is to G.
I don't get it. TMOD's loyalty is to the G.
Is the proposition.
No.
You don't agree?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
We have a fight at hand. Then, instead of arguing it out and getting into a fight, let's ask you all, who is his loyalty to?
First for himself and to the club.
Club as in? Members. Audience?
Yes.
ExCom? But we already said it is, partly it is to the ExCom. He is doing it on behalf of the ExCom. So you cannot suddenly forget that answer. So ExCom is there and the members are there. Perfect. Now, let's go to the next minute. He has to run the show. He has to let it move and smoothly. We will stay with that. Now, with your permission, let's draw up the contours. The contours are, like we said, run the show, move it smoothly. Let's stay with that. Now, to run the show, what does he have to do? How does he run the show?
Prepare.
Agenda to be.
Agenda, prepare. Anything else? Anything else you do, sir?
Manage
In a sequence.
Sequence is given in the agenda, right? So you have to run the show, you have the agenda. Okay, what does an agenda consist of? An agenda means what?
Various items.
Yes, ma'am? Agenda is schedule, yes, I agree. Huh?
The list.
Roles.
The list of the list of programs.
Various items to be
Various
executed.
the abstraction.
Motto
of
of the meeting,
Huh?
motto of the meeting.
Motto of the meeting. Kindly park it for me. My memory bank is short. Please hold it for me. We will come to the memory bank. Yeah. So we are saying
List of programs.
List of programs in the order.
what has to happen and who has to do it, and what has to happen, who has to do it, and what's the third aspect?
When?
Third dimension. Time. Exactly. By the way, small little distraction. Did you all read what I quoted from Mr. Saro, BTM Saro Velrajan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 of his words of praise were for our timing related. So it's a rare commodity, so we should not forget that. So agenda and the timing and the what of it. Who, right? Okay. Now, tell me, what makes a meeting interesting?
Variety.
Variety. That is credit to the ExCom. Sure.
Content.
Content. Who creates content?
Individual speakers.
Individual speakers. What else?
Quality.
Humor.
Ajit?
Quality.
Quality as in who contributes quality?
The role players.
The role players. Okay. What is TMOD's role in making the meeting interesting?
Engaging.
Engaging. Yeah. Now we are getting serious. Engaging. Okay. How do you make it engaging?
11 topics.
Ajit?
11 themes.
Themes. Okay. Theme.
Keep it interesting.
Introductions and summing up.
Now one. Engaging. So one we got.
Introductions.
Intros. Yes. If I'm permitted to say that, can you name someone in Toastmasters in the last 1 year here who has given the most interesting introductions? No. I got one of the best introductions from Dr. Sandhya. She used to create original observation-based introductions. I agree with you, intros can be a major part of making things engaging. Second, the theme. I have a little, what is the other thing we had parked here?
Motto.
Huh? Motto. May I ask you a good name, sir? Anand, what did you mean by motto?
What for the purpose? What for the conducting the meeting? That's more important.
But
In all these things.
that is a given. All our meetings, that's a given. But good point. As a guest, I think you have every right to ask that. We will tackle that. Okay. So intros. Now, yes, sir.
I'd like to add within intros, after the speech is over, you also give a, how do you call it?
Comment.
Closing.
The closing.
Remark
Fine.
on the situation.
Because,
Yeah.
no, that's also important because the speaker feels important.
Absolutely. May I say this to you? All this put together, he's an MC. The TMOD is an MC.
Yes.
Now my question, since there is not much of opposition to this TMOD role, do you need a theme? Do we need a theme for a meeting?
It'll add color.
Not necessary.
Not necessary, nice to have.
So happy, so happy. Why do you say it's not necessary, ma'am?
Without any theme also we can have an engaging session.
Okay, how many in favor of meeting without theme? 1, 2, 3, 4. My hand is also 5, 6. Okay. Numbers don't matter, but numbers show that some people think like that. How many are in favor of a theme? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I saw some hands going up twice. Did I? No. Maybe illusion. No, the fact is, this is fine, friends. This is an eternal, area of disagreements. Nothing wrong. For those who are in favor of having a theme, you raise your hand, right? Why would you say so?
So anybody only starting the meeting. So without a theme, it looks headless for me.
Those who didn't want a theme, Priya, I think you are the leader of the opposition currently. Why would you explain? How would you say that?
To me, to run the show or be an MC, theme is not required. Rather than how we engage with the people, that is more important. Without the theme also, we can have an engagement done.
Are we willing to look at that thought? You may change your opinion or
I
not?
want to add something.
Yes.
We go to several programs. There is no theme, but the MC does a very good job of the smooth transition between speakers. We don't miss a theme there.
But
Okay.
only if there is a theme that will
It depends on the program. For example, if we have a speaker-thon, there is absolutely no need for a theme because we have a long list of speakers. But whereas when we have something like a celebration, then when we have a theme based on the celebration,
Fair
it is
enough.
good. So
But
it
this
depends.
meeting, I'll come to you. This meeting, we have 3 speeches. So do we need a theme or not?
optional.
Optional.
So we need
Friends, leader of the opposition, this is exactly the point. We all hold opinions, but we are all rational people. That's where we are flexible. Compliments to you. I'm telling you, to do that in public, not so easy. So my opinion will come last. Yeah, sorry, Ali. You say.
Yeah, if there is a theme, we can feel that there will be a takeaway from the meeting. So
Right. We have 4 speeches. Do speeches ever get delivered without a theme? The prepared speeches, are they delivered without a theme?
The speeches have, they would have a takeaway, but overall meeting, I would say, what the meeting is for.
Now I have to confess. Yeah, sorry, after you.
See, if there is no theme, I would have come here.
What?
If there is no theme here,
Huh.
I would have come here, I would have skipped the meeting.
But there are, each speech is a theme. We are giving you
telling you, sir, if there is no theme, I would have skipped the meeting.
Boss,
That is the-
we are only asking, does the TMOD have to bring a theme? That's all we ask. Because
Then only we can read the posters.
you know, your honesty wins over all my logic. I give up my logic. But I must say this, my opinion. So what are we saying? We said engaging, all of us agreed it has to be so. Theme, the only point I have is, I have, just to prove it to myself, I have done 3 meetings without a theme here. Once, of course, I got a theme picked up, well, lucky, things like that. So my submission is that there are clubs who do not have a theme. There are clubs who have a long, time given for a theme. So my submission is, it is optional, depends, but on a typical meeting, my point is also this. I come with a theme. My theme today is gratefulness. Okay, I speak for 3 minutes. Oh, my time is up. Now I will come back to you. And 4 speeches are made. Somebody talks about resurrection, somebody talks about love, somebody talks about murder, and then I say, come on, listen to me. I have to talk to you about gratefulness. Right? Would we read 5 books in a library, one after the other, in between spending 7 minutes? It's a thought. Since it's a fairly good logical division, so I will leave it with your permission. We don't know, right? So there's no consensus on the theme. Fair enough. We have spent some time, understood each other's viewpoints. Good enough. Anyone wants to add anything about the theme? Are we okay with that? Great. Intros. If I may ask you, Guru sir, what should an intro do?
Intro has 2 things. One is to tell about the speaker and also prepare the audience for the context of the speech. Like in our case, talking about the project, objectives, etc. As well as telling something about who the speaker is.
Unexceptional, right? The explanation, or anybody has another opinion? That's the purpose of an intro. If I may add, I'm sure because of brevity that I suggested, it's also to give credibility to the speaker. So when say he is this, etc. So that's fine. Now, I want to ask you this question. You said smoothly, but who takes care of the time? Time. Whose responsibility is that?
TMOD.
Timer.
Timer only records the time. It's TMOD's responsibility.
Exactly.
Without that timer, TMOD will not be able to
TMOD has a watch.
time.
TMOD should not even look at the timer. The clock should be running in his mind.
Question, friends, is this. In fact, I want you to answer it. Sir, if the meeting gets late, what will you do?
If the meeting, sorry?
It runs late.
Late. The control is in the hands.
How do you control it?
I have to cut short.
How do you have to?
Cut short the unwanted things of any discussion and to the point, moving it smoothly.
Fantastic. You know what it means.
There are some situational decisions to take during the course of meeting.
Yeah. So this is my pet topic, by the way. I'm glad Sarah talked about it twice. Timing. What did you say, sir? You said you have to cut short. You have to sacrifice the nice dialogue you wrote and prepared and came, which will give you the ribbon.
No, the cut short, I didn't target DMOD. I targeted the timer can speak from his place, the only time, not bringing quotations, or the grammarian explaining the English language literature and or counter telling the nature of the
How do you communicate it to these people?
Because
how do you communicate it to these people?
By the way, because TMOD is not an announcer. If I'm an announcer, what I'm going to say today for this context, Toastmaster Balaji, Toastmaster Shanmugavel. My role is over.
Okay.
You wanted to see this or the way in which we conduct here? It's your opinion.
Right. So we've agreed, on this we've agreed that intro is a must because it motivates the other side. You cannot have gunshot saying that. No.
But I slightly differ from his opinion. What happens most of the time, whenever we run out of time, the first decision we take is cut out timer, cut out our counter grammarian, but they are the crucial role players of the meeting.
Exactly.
But the actual delay happened because of either TMOD or TT master taking a lot of time. You should have proactively controlled there.
Do we agree? Brilliant. Do we agree that we should protect the small citizens
Yes.
who are mostly the beginners? So you can cut them, eh?
Also, no, it's not about being the beginners.
But that's what
They
happens.
give the essence of Toastmasters meeting.
See, there's a.
They give the feedback.
Okay, I get it. In other words, don't cut tag.
Yes.
Right? How about TT? It benefits the maximum. I find it very easy, we've done that. I find it easy to one shot, you achieve your objective. But once we were both handling TMOD and G, we cut our own time. I would strongly recommend, I don't know how many agree with me?
Yes, I agree.
Anyone disagreeing with me?
No.
Can we sacrifice?
Yes.
This I never expected. So self, shall I say 100% consensus?
Yes.
Wow. So we said 100% consensus here. We said engaging, the speech has to be engaging. We could not agree on the theme. We said timing is important. The timing is important. For that, we have to self-control and don't cut the small role plays. Small in the sense, new role plays. That's how typically it's seen. And the TT who benefits the maximum. That's a lot of consensus we got, friends. Thank you for that. I still have a minute left.
50 seconds.
Okay, 50 seconds. I must thank you all for being so open, objective, rational, and consensus building by nature. I'm sure all of you have a very happy family life. Now my summary. May I take up the summary? Yeah. So friends, some 20 minutes back, I came here, took the same position. I moved the camera out because I wanted to reach to all of you because I saw that that's the only way I could draw you in, and I'm glad all of you cooperated. That is one part, personal part. Secondly, we looked at, this is which one, sir? That's over. I'm saying this is my second 3-minute empty.
Yes.
Okay, I've sacrificed that. Yeah, so we looked at the role of the TMOD. Of course, there are multiple roles. We couldn't go into all of that. We wanted to reach some serious discussion, consensus after serious discussion. And I personally must say that I'm glad that we could achieve it to a fairly good degree. Starting with the TMOD, and he gave the most convenient starting line for me. He said it's about running the show, he used another word, running the show, pushing, but gently. Very well put. So based on that, we split it into parts. And someone said it has to be engaging. So we understood we unrolled what is meant by engaging. One of the things was theme, the theme came up. But when we discussed, there was a softening of views. Some of us at least, more people are now convinced that you can conduct a decent meeting without it. So that's one outcome. I'm not going to record it, but essentially, one group still felt you must have a theme. The other group said, functionally speaking, you don't need a theme. Makes sense. So agreeing on two alternatives is also consensus. No, I'm not trying to build consensus. I have no such responsibility. Yes. Intros, we had an insight into 3 reasons or 3 aspects of intros. Timing, all of us agreed, was important. And we agreed this is the gentlest outcome today. We said we will not cut the poor tag. We will not cut the innocent TT master. Incidentally, the loss is maximum if TT is cut. That's where the maximum people come here and they're able to, open their mouth other than yawning, right? And it's very insulting to me. I've gone through that. It's very sad. You think you will be called, and then. So that's the other one. This is the most important thing. I'm so happy in the Toastmaster spirit, there couldn't have been a better answer. And now, if we see things going contrary to that, we will all have ways of communicating it to the TMOD and the GE. I love it. I look forward to doing it. Friends, again, I took this topic because I didn't want any sorting topic. I wanted something all of us feel, all of us can benefit or gain from. That's why I took this humble thing about what happens in the meeting. And I had a very good example without having to, cite him. That you could see the context of what we're talking about. That's the reason I picked this topic. Thank you. Is there anything else? Any questions? Now the master of 1 more minute. Yeah, I have 1 more minute. Any questions? Question cannot take one minute, including answer. You're letting me go. Thank you very much. That's another act of kindness. Thank you very much.
Shall we? Thank you, Toastmaster. And the message from President is Moments of Truth. Madam is not hasn't arrived here, so we are moving to table topic session. And being I'm not an announcer here, just to call the name, I will introduce that person who is going to conduct this session, an interesting session by an interesting Madam Toastmaster Amrita, a software professional and works with working experience in US and India also. Now director in a software startup, and a bit of fiction and non-fictional books. I'm happy to see a reader. Madam Toastmaster Amrita to conduct the table topic section. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. I'll be your table topics master today. Table topic session is an impromptu speaking session. It helps people to prepare for speaking when the topic is given, and within a minute, within 15 seconds, you should start talking about it. This is for enhancing your impromptu speaking session. The time allotted is 2 minutes, and speakers have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute to be qualified. You can speak for 2 minutes, and there will be a grace period of 30 seconds. So you have to finish before 2 minutes 30 seconds. So for any new members and guests, please watch out for the green card for the timer. You have to speak till the green card is displayed. Okay? We'll be calling some guests also. Let me call the first speaker, DTM Guru Prasad. The topic for you is, what's one downside to the modern world? What's one downside to the modern world?
Thank you very much, table topic master. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Downside to the modern world is completely based on where you stand and how you look upon it. If you're on a peak, the entire world is on the downside. No, that's not how I look at it. Modern world has changed a lot of things for us and made life comfortable. This is my point of view. I have lived in a house without electricity, without fan. Then suddenly one fine day we got everything. Life became comfortable. Not in the form of getting a cool air, but I was able to read comfortably, prepare for my exam instead of that gadavalakku, etc. And then came the power cuts and shutdowns. In spite of having electricity, we still suffered. Again, modern invention came in. We started having inverters. I don't care about the power supply. Even the inverter may fail. Now another modern invention, we have solar. We generate our own electricity. I only see upside of modern inventions supporting our life. If we are able to understand what really modern is not showing off fancy stuff. Modern is making use of all the state of the art invention technologies to our comfort. If we are ready to adapt them into our life and grow well, there is never a downside to modern. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I think I should agree with you, even though I chose this topic. The next speaker, guest Sendil. Your topic is, what do you admire most about your father and mother? What do you admire most about your father and mother? You want some other topic? What is your favorite TV show? Your favorite TV show?
Thank you.
Okay. Our next speaker, Toastmaster Sajeev. Share any resolutions you made this year. Share any resolutions you made for this year.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As everybody, resolutions are made now, I couldn't keep up a lot of things in any year. So this year I didn't take any much resolution. However, I'm happy to say that the resolution I thought, which I did, I could complete in today's 25th. I could complete it last 25 days. Is that I will read any kind of books or newspaper daily. That diligently I am doing. After coming to Toastmasters, I can see if you to be a Toastmaster or a TMOD, we should have a theme or something we should know which other people don't know. Then only we can create some kind of a content. We should have something to talk. So without reading books or any other kind of things, it's very difficult to speak about any kind of a subject. So that is one of the resolution I have made, which I am doing properly. Thank you.
The next speaker I wish to call is Toastmaster Praveena. Your topic is, which activities make you lose track of time? Which activities make you lose track of time?
The activities that make me lose track of time, to be very frank, is Netflix, Netflix, movies, any kind of entertainment, seriously. That is the one which makes me lose track of time. Because every other serious work that we do can be very hard, can be very taxing. So after a point in time, I kind of start feeling my head becoming heavy. And I definitely need a break. And sometimes reading something, even in newspaper, I can read half-an-hour slots because the Times of India is too heavy, too vast. I can only do it half an hour. So then I tell myself, why not take a break for some time? Let me do something light. And then I take up Netflix or I take up something else which is lighter. And then before I know, it is already 1 hour. So that is where I actually lose track of time. But then it's only because I do something very serious that I'm able to appreciate those lighter moments of my life. Because if everything is always light, if everything is always entertaining, I'm sure we will not enjoy that and we will not be able to really say, okay, fine, I can do this and we can do it without feeling guilty. Because I am doing a lot of important stuff and prioritize it, taking this entertainment and to come here and say unabashedly that yes, this is what makes me lose track of time. I don't feel I don't feel unhappy or I don't feel embarrassed to say that. And yeah, that is my frank way of telling that yes, that is what keeps me lose track of time.
Yeah, I think you're very disciplined if you're losing only 1 hour in Netflix. Our next speaker will be guest Hari Krishnan. share with us a recent travel experience that you really enjoyed? A recent travel experience that you really enjoyed?
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Recently, I have gone to Kodaikanal. It's my hometown. Though my forefathers were been there, they worked in a central government there in the observatory, and there are nobody is there now. So from my childhood, that we have a very good memory to be there on every summer vacation, everything which been spent a day there. In fact, that time that my grandfather used to tell me that they don't know that people have been paying that money and coming here. We generally used to say that the entire 1 month has to be spent, what is there and all. We have been missing our friends and all the summer vacation. So we don't know what is the value of something where we're really going for a vacation, in fact, those days in fact. So at that point in time that we had not realized it. Now when you are going to the same place, in this age, now I understand what kind of a place is that and how we are being lucky enough to be there at that place where that somebody has been only being as a guest or a traveler to be there, but you are going back to your hometown to enjoy that place and how it has been there and all. In those days, that the memories of that in my childhood, each and every place that I've been visiting in the Kodaikanal itself, that it gives me a memory that how we have been enjoyed as a family, how we enjoyed with my sibling and all that. So that gives me a great pleasure, in fact. So really, I recently that I cherished that moment in the last couple of weeks ago. I've been there, in fact. So I enjoyed a lot in that place.
Thank you. You're lucky to have Kodaikanal as your hometown. It's one of the top travel destinations in Tamil Nadu. Next, let me call Toastmaster Hema. Your topic is, do you celebrate the things that you do have? Do you celebrate the things that you do have? You want to say the topic? Or what are the things you are grateful for? The same thing.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, dear guest. I'm grateful for my profession. I was forced to do the profession initially because my father asked me to do, I have taken up. But now I'm literally enjoying my profession. So I'm really grateful for, because day in and day out I get to see a lot of people. So collecting a lot of information from them. So I'm really grateful only for my profession right now.
Next, let me call guest Sukanya. Can you tell us about your favorite childhood memory? Your favorite childhood memory?
Hi everyone.
Take your time.
In my childhood, I participated in my school. For parents class.
What is your hometown?
Chennai.
Chennai. So what do you remember in Chennai when you were a kid?
Your school days. Best friend.
Your place, your surroundings, your school bus.
Diana, do we have time for any more table topic speakers?
We have 5 minutes.
Sorry?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Let me call Toastmaster Srijay Anand. do you admire most about your mother and father? What do you admire most about your mother and father?
For this, I would like to start with the difference between my father and mother and my parents and myself. When we compare both of us, we are slightly different in many ways. For example, they will be very confident in doing things, and they will be well motivated or well planned, and they have the courage to be courage to handle any situations. And in my case, for example, in school days, as I won't speak much as much, but they planned me to join in Toastmasters to enhance the speaking skills. I asked, what is the reason to a reason made you to join me in Toastmasters? He replied, my father replied that you lack in communication skills, so that if you need to enhance your communication skill, it is very important to remove your public fear. Speak out to the strangers that you see, which will enhance your public fear, and which will also be very helpful for your future jobs. And you cannot survive in this world being isolated for very long years, and you don't have if you think that this is the right time, apart from the time where the opportunities hit you, if you miss it and if you realize it later, it has no use. And this is the thought process and the learning which I gained through this is, don't waste time or don't delay the offers which is being given to you. Use as soon as possible when it lost, and don't get feared in any other situation. Be bold and be encouraging all the time. Thank you.
Since we have a packed meeting today, we will be moving on to the next item in the agenda. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for conducting this table topic session in an interesting way with interesting topics. Your topic itself made the audience comfortable and to open their heart and to say something. That's the purpose of table topic master. You did it. Now I got the message from presiding officer that Madam Toastmaster DTM Sugandhi is here, please.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Let's go for the moments of truth. It's a session will be conducted by ma'am. The minutes goes with 20, 25, 30. Timer, please note it down. 20, 25, 30. And let me introduce Madam Toastmaster Sugandhi for the sake of Toastmasters and guests also. Past regional advisor for Region 13. You'll be knowing, we attend annual conference, club level, area level, division level, district level we attend. More than that, what we have that region level. That's we are under the region of Region 13, and she is past region advisor and past district director of District 82. At that time, it was the largest district with 320 clubs. And I know she is a familiar Toastmaster in Sri Lanka also. From Gulf, I came to know about this ma'am. We are happy to invite you, ma'am, Madam Toastmaster DTM Sugandhi, to conduct the moment of truth session. Moment of truth, DTM Sugandhi. If you would like to organize customize anything, Bharat, Toastmaster Bharat and Ma'am Anuradha will be helping you.
Definitely, sir.
Because it will be a session of 4-5 groups in your house. Please, Sergeant at Arms and the ex-com to.
Thank you very much for being flexible and accommodating the change in schedule. I have two questions, right? What is that something that happens in the corporate world at this time of the year that becomes the comedy of the town? Appraisal. Now, why do we don't like appraisals in the corporate world?
Because we are not getting.
Okay, mixed reactions. Unpleasant things need not be discussed in public at times. But the same appraisal, it's looked at a very positive note in Toastmasters. Why?
So what is positive as per you?
The feedback we get from
The feedback. In every meeting, for first time guests, in every meeting, there's a section of the meeting called as evaluation. So for all of us who were there on the stage, we receive feedback on how well we did in a particular project. So we have different sections of evaluations. We have a dedicated evaluator, and then we have, of course, our English teachers, helpers, if I may say, grammarian, our counter, and most importantly, the timer who helps us to start and complete the meeting on time. So in Toastmasters, we always look forward to feedback because it's given in a very constructive note, helping the individual to go from one step to another step. And of course, who does not like to get nice things about them? What went well is all, we are all ears all the time, right? So today, we are moving to the next step where we appraise the club. What's Medley Toastmasters? What's Medley Toastmasters Club?
62 Toastmasters.
It's all of us, all 62 of us, right? As we move forward in the journey, wouldn't it be nice to know what are those areas where we are doing really very well and what are some of those areas where we need to buckle up and up our game, isn't it? So that is the moments of truth for all of us. We have 6 attributes or 6 parameters based on which we measure what is going on really very well and what areas need improvement. We would love participation from all of you sitting in the room, especially that of the guests. So what we'll quickly do is, except the guests, I would like our members to count from 1 to 5. Except our guests, I would like our members to count from 1 to 5. Would you please start?
2, 3.
4, 5,
6,
1,
5, 5, 5.
2.
I'm a guest.
You haven't still joined. Good. Okay, you
I
use
4, 5, 6.
1.
2,
3,
4.
5.
1,
2, 3, 4.
5. All right.
6. 5 or 6?
5. So what I would request all of you to do is, without the help of a sergeant at arms, all the ones please gather here, 2 somewhere there. The guests can please come here. The 4s, 5s and 6 just get into small circles.
Guest here.
5 here.
Guest here.
Whoever is operating the camera, please put it on.
Strength, we'll move to general evaluation session. Now I invite, is it right, ma'am? We'll go to evaluation?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I invite Toastmaster Vijay to conduct the evaluation session.
Thank you, dear Modi. Good evening once again, Toastmasters and my dear guests. Now let us jump into the evaluations, speech evaluation straight away. Today, in order to evaluate our Toastmaster Balaji's speech, we have Shanmugabe. He is basically a multidisciplinary researcher and also an associate professor in ACSIR. Above all, he is a very humorous person. Let me invite our evaluator, Toastmaster Shanmugabe.
Once again, good afternoon to everybody. congratulations to Toastmaster Balaji for his informative speech. It was an informative speech. The basic purpose was clear and supported by the speech style and organization. The speech has structure that is opening, body and conclusion. In case of clarity, the spoken language was clear and it is easily understood. Even though the speaker has appeared comfortable with the audience, the following points are recommended for the speakers further to edify. Even though the title of the speech is face to face, the speaker has faced only his master. He has to face the audience also. I would like to give some points to recommendation. The stage was yours. It can be utilized properly. The voice was monotonous. The vocal variety has to be improved. How? He has chosen only the vocal variety, not the body language. That's why I am considering those points only. In case of loudness, it is too quiet. He should improve his voice louder. The pitch was slight. In case of voice quality, the voice was monotonous. Oftenly, he has taken the breathing. Whenever he was speaking, some breathing sound was also came. In case of articulation, the word usage, it was well articulated. The timing, rate, the flow was slow and fading. In some cases, when his master has said, "Hey Balaji," that time he has to raise his voice. When he has appointed, the boss has told, "Congratulations," that time he has to express his facial expression also, "Thank you." He has to express some smiling. These are all my points. Overall, the speaker delivered a well-organized speech on this topic. All the best to the speaker for his future endeavor.
Thank you, Toastmaster Channu. Hope Balaji found evaluation useful. And in order to evaluate our Toastmaster Priyadarshini, we have Toastmaster Sindhana. Toastmaster Priyadarshini is someone who enjoys evaluations a lot. Do you know the reason why? Toastmasters is sandwich. So in order to evaluate Toastmaster Priyadarshini, we have Sindhana. She is basically doing her CAP work, that is in software professional in automobile industry. Let me invite our Toastmaster Sindhana on stage.
Thank you, Jimmy. Good afternoon once again. The most important weapon of any speech is not the words, but they are how you are bringing those words to life. And Priya, you did it. You brought life to your words with your body language and vocal variety. So overall, you have met your objectives. You have a clear and engaging structure. You started with an anger emotion. Not only that, you covered many emotions, fun, love, excitement, everything. And yeah, next, you very much connected with the audience with your questions. And the questions are very much relatable. And you are able to visualize what you are telling, like a burger, rasams, sambar, whatever it is. It makes the taste, it makes us feel the taste, and as well as it makes us feel mouth-watery as well as with your explanation of those words. Overall, your conclusion was also really good. It was more rhyming and it's poetic, so it was really good. But it has some message, like a lot can happen over food, but we have to be mindful about that. So the conclusion was strong. Coming to the improvements, okay, before that I would like to tell about your delivery. So the pitch and the gestures that you showed with your hands were very much appropriate, so that we are able to, your content and the gestures are very much blending, and we are able to follow that. And you had a very good eye contact. And also some words are repeated like divineful, divineful. So that makes your content, that emphasize the content. And coming to the improvements, you were using the stage, but it is not so effective. You could have used the complete stage, it was more localized. And second, you talked about different topics, but the connection between those topics are not, it's not so strong. So if you work on the flow and the transition, it could bring the message that you are going to convey as more stronger. So overall, it was a very engaging and specifically very humorous topic, and we enjoyed your speech. So you have done a great job. With these small improvements, definitely you can make your next speech more better. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Hope our Priya found your feedback useful and informative. Now, in order to evaluate our distinguished Toastmaster, Thomas Abraham, we have a special evaluator, that is our Toastmaster, Priyadarshini Bailu. She is someone who joined Toastmasters during, when I joined Toastmasters, she is the one who joined Toastmasters. From the day one, she is someone who edified herself as a better public speaker. She has improved a lot from that day till this day. And she is our official choreographer for all the teasers that Miley produces. And she is a wonderful evaluator too. Let me invite our Toastmaster, Priyadarshini, on stage.
We have seen various avatars of DTM Thomas, sir, till now. And today he donned the cap of Consensus Master. Good afternoon to all my Toastmasters and guests. So where all do we see this consensus working? Let me see. Does it work in a war? Are we trying to stop a war by having agreement of two parties? Definitely yes. Between an employer and the employee? Yes. Implementation of any design work? Yes. Marketing? Here, there, everywhere we work on this. I'm very glad he took this big topic and simplified it by bringing in TM Modi as a matter of discussion in this, for this meeting. So what are the things I was looking forward and I really learned from this? Number one is how he valued everyone's opinion in this room. This is what the project asks an evaluator to see. He brought in an open conversation. The floor was open for everyone to give their opinion, and everyone actively participated. And then he incorporated everyone's opinion. He made a note, even he asked, just hold on to this because I may forget this point. This is to that level, he took everyone's points into consideration. And then there is a point given here in this manual. The success for building any agreement is to bring in levity. The meaning behind given in this manual again is lightheartedness. Did that happen in this room? Of course, yes. I myself was a bit confused when we talked about the timing. There was a tug of war happening when some said yes and no. And when he brought in timing, he said we need to cut short. I said, yes, we need to cut short because I want to go home, have some other agreement after 5 o'clock. I was for this cut short, and he said, oh, tag players can't do it today. I said, yes, we can't do it for the tag players. There are new players there, new people playing a role. Then who can be taken out? TT players. I said, yeah, TT speakers can definitely be, excused. Then he himself took, look, there's so many people waiting to talk on for this topic, or any table topic. Yes, again, he balanced it so well. He made sure everyone, and there were 3 parties. Why we were not able to come to a final agreement on one? Because we had majority, we had opposition, and there was something called as rational thinkers, and he had to hold everyone. So beautifully really orchestrated this project, I must say. And we got 100% agreement when it came to timing, and the other one is still under progress. That is, how do you, on the theme part. Now, what is my recommendation as audience here is, definitely for this professional talk, 20 minutes talk, sir needed a stand. When he held on to that board, when he turned, even the board rotated around with him. Might be didn't notice, that was the one thing. And second thing is, what if when there is no agreement and something has to move forward, should the whole project stall? Should we wait? What is the next step when some situation occurs? I was looking for an answer. If there are some tips given, if things don't work out, this is how we need to move ahead. There was one such tip waiting from your side. Or else, we thoroughly enjoyed. There's so much learning from this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyadarshini, for your wonderful evaluation. Now it's time to, I have to leave the things to play out to the tag team. In order to evaluate the timings, let me invite the timer Raja Annamale on stage. In between, you can please vote for the qualified speakers.
Really good. So, to start with it, Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Rajesh Egran has given the warm welcome and set the stage with the roles and responsibilities in 1 minute 56 seconds. And the presiding officer Anuradha has given a very good speech about self-respect and respect for others and the Builder India Trust in 3 minutes 53 seconds. And then Toastmaster of the day, TM Sundareshan, has given the very good speech 7 minutes 10 seconds. And then General Evaluator Vijay Rajan has given the speech 6 minutes 15 seconds. And then the Toastmaster Balaji has given the face-to-face session for 5 minutes 33 seconds. And then Toastmaster Priyadarshini has given the very good speech like balanced diet, burger, amical chutney, rasam with papada dal, 5 minutes 24 seconds. And then goes to DTM Thomas has given the speech about the effective speaking, effective coaching, engaging and then timing. So many topics we have covered. So initial one it was 19 minutes 15 seconds, and then second the summary session was 2 minutes 49 seconds. And then we had a table topics which was conducted by Toastmaster Amrita. So 13 minutes 50 seconds. And then Moments of Truth, DTM Suganti, 35 minutes 59 seconds. And then TMOD hands over the session, that is, okay, there's 50 seconds. And then the General Evaluator calls, okay, Vijay Rajan of 45 seconds. So first evaluation speech given by Toastmaster Shanmugavel, 2 minutes 49 seconds. Second evaluation given by Toastmaster Sindhana, 2 minutes 27 seconds. Priyadarshini has given the Toastmaster Priyadarshini has given the evaluation for 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Normally, time was used to give only what is the time spent, but how the time is also spent, that has been slightly brief. That was a wonderful way. Now, let me invite our counter Toastmaster Pradeep on stage.
Good evening once again. Before giving the report, I just want to share my experience. I really love taking this responsibility, which helps me a lot to learn. And I was actually so active to listen what is going to say next word, or how they are going to put the past, which helps me a lot to have a self-esteem, self-awareness. I request all the new joinees or those who are going to join, please not only give your speech, please also participate on this kind of activities, which helps you a lot to learn think about yourself and learn about what are mistakes others are doing. From there you can learn. Now come to the report. I just want to say that way what General Director was asking. TM Rajshekhar has given 2 hours, so I was trying to reduce my hours also. TM Sudarshan sir, I was preparing to pronounce your name properly, but I missed out. 4 hours. TM Vijay has said 1 hour. TM Rajanamani has said 3 hours, 1 so. TM Kalyani has clear speech. TM Balaji has given 2 hours. Yeah. TM Priyadarshini has given a clear speech. TM Thomas sir has given few hours, 1 so, and twice a but. TM Amrita has given few hours, 1 so. Guru Sami sir has given clear speech. Guest Sendil, I think he has not attended the speech. TM Sajeev has given 2 hours and 2 so, and repeated was TM Hema has given 4 hours, and guest Sugandhi has given 3 hours. Sriji Anand has given few hours and 1 repeated, and Sugandhi has given 4 hours. TM Sanmugam has given repeated few passes has given, and Shinanta ma'am has given 1 hour, and I mean has repeated times. That's it. This was my observation. Over to you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful observation. Now it's time to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Kalyani, on stage.
Good evening once again. Let's congratulate Toastmaster Shanmugavel and Toastmaster Vijay for using word of the day. For Toastmaster Vijay used word of the day and idiom of the day also. And some of the takeaways today from Toastmaster of the day: nostalgic memories, engrossed, physical, sophistication. Toastmaster Balaji, upfront, speculation, anticipated, insights. Toastmaster Priya, perfect blend, soothing factor, balanced diet, blissful, heavenly feel, grinding stone, divineful, bonanza, boycotted, food of thoughts. And distinguished Toastmaster Thomas, consensus, unexceptional credibility. And from Toastmaster Amrita, day in and day out. A few misuse of words, like one of the speaker used went at, it should be went to office. And one of the speaker used religiously read books. It should be religiously read books. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalyani, for your detailed observation. Now it's time for my recommendations and recommendations. As far as the meeting is concerned, I totally enjoyed the meeting. Hope you also enjoyed the meeting. Right. Now let me tell you what went well with the meeting. First, actually, there was a dropout, but I like the way our VPE, Bharat, Toastmaster Bharat, he predicted that something is going to happen, so he was keen on watching who is coming and everything. So even 5 minutes before, he informed me that you are going to be the general evaluator. Not only that, he immediately simplified. What a general evaluator is. I had 3 tag role players and 2 speakers. So immediately he simplified and he sent me the WhatsApp message instead of asking me to look into the agenda. So that's a wonderful job done. So I like that. And coming to the tag role, I like today's word of the day and also the idiom of the day, which can be easily used. So edified and let things play, that can be used by many of the speeches. It can be inculcated. So such a wonderful word and thing. So idea was good, but you could have maybe, I think, since many people have not used it, I think the implementation could have been still more better. Maybe the examples and other things. And also TMOD also could have helped there in making use of the word of the day, used much better. Otherwise, I liked that word of the day and idiom of the day today. And coming to the MOT, actually today our DTM has done a wonderful job. I have a small recommendation, that is in the end you just elaborated the results, that is what we have given. It would have been still more better if you ask the people from one person from that group to give the feedback, because the perspective may be different from their end. When it is written, it would have been different. So I think that would have made still more better. Otherwise, it was a very useful session. I think it will help the club to move better. And overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the meeting, and thanks for the opportunity. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Headmaster Vijay, for taking it in a surprise way and doing it in an excellent way. And voting messages have already come. I was about to tell the timer that only the qualified speakers you could have informed before, so that it will help them to vote. No problem. Next time, it's a learning platform only of us. Now I invite Presiding Officer Madam Toastmaster Anuradha to continue the session. A round of applause for this man. Yes, our team has worked a lot. Madam Toastmaster Anuradha. Yes.
I hope all of you enjoyed today's meeting. So I want to appreciate our members, Priyadarshini R for bringing the board and helping sir to for his speech, and Toastmaster Vijay for taking up the role at the last moment and did a wonderful job. Thank you so much. And distinguished Toastmaster Suganti for I thank her for conducting MOT. Then I appreciate Toastmaster Pradeep for the first time role player as our And I like to thank our guest who has joined today, Ms. Lakshmi Priya, Ms. Chitra, Ms. Kritika, Ms. Sukanya, Mr. Uma Mahesh, Mr. Hari Krishnan, Mr. Senthil, Ms. Nitya, and Mr. Shivakam. So I thank all of you. Any guest you want to give your feedback about today's meeting, please come forward. Yes, Lakshmi Priya, please come. Give your opinion about today's meeting.
Hi, good evening everyone. So this is a new session for me and I am very new to the Toastmasters, and I see what I observe personally is there are so much of interaction with everyone. The communication is very good and people help each other. That is a very embracing thing which I should also learn, and I think this is one of the very interesting sessions which I have attended so far, and I really feel happy and glad to be part of this session. Thank you.
Thank you. I request guest Chitra. Chitra left. Guest Kritika.
Hi everyone. As a guest, this is my third session for this month. So I plan to join Toastmasters, and with every session, I actually feel that I get a new perspectives, and I also meet people from different walks of life. Every Saturday who comes and they also treat me very warmly. So I really like how everyone is very polite. Everyone is very pleasant to meet each one, which and due to that I look forward to meet the Toastmasters club every Saturday, and so I look forward to be a Toastmaster soon. Thank you.
Thank you. I like to call Mr. Uma Mahesh. Welcome.
This is actually I'm coming fifth time as a guest. I already given positive. This is third time I'm giving feedback. I told positive things like I can learn a lot and the evaluation is the best part here. when it comes to there is some observation where I need improvement, like this paper. Every time I given this paper, sometimes I given colored paper, but I never provided a pen, and I am not carrying a pen also. Also at the end, I don't know whom to submit and who is collecting Even though it's 5th time, I never submitted my own thing. Sometimes I given paper, color paper without writing anything. So if there is somebody who is taking care of guest feedback also and providing some pen to them. And also one of the challenges remembering the names. As a guest, I cannot remember all the people names. There is some solution to remember whoever participating on that particular day. That will helpful for guests to vote. Because I can't remember the evaluators or the speakers' names at the end.
There is one solution. Join medley.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give the paper to
This may sound negative, but I know medley is about to take feedback positive and improve. That's why I'm saying openly.
So it's time for the announcement of results. Best tag role player goes to our VPPR Toastmaster Kalyani. Congratulations. Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Priyadarshini Vailur. Best role player goes to our general evaluator Toastmaster Vijay Rajan. Best table topic speaker goes to our district Toastmaster Guru Prasad. Congratulations, sir. Best speaker goes to Toastmaster Priyadarshini R. Yeah. With a few announcements, I would like to adjourn the meeting. One is next week we have an education session on table topics by Toastmaster Adil. Then next is, we have our club contest, international speech contest and table topic contest on February 22nd. Toastmaster Hema is the contest chair. I request members, those who are interested, to send your nominations to her as soon as possible so that we can plan well ahead. With this, I adjourn the meeting number 716.
817.
Sorry, 816. Sorry, 816. I adjourn the meeting.
817.
So with the sound of the gavel, I adjourn meeting 817. Now BPM, please take care of the guest, and members, please stay here for another 5 minutes for the business session.